Hello, soul family, and welcome back to my channel, Euphoric Wisdom. My name is Zaria, but you can call me Z for short. If you are new here, again, welcome, and please take what resonates because I am reading for the collective. And I will say I'm definitely sorry that I wasn't able to post last week. I had a busy week, but typically, if I do not post the week of, I usually will post the week after until there is a sort of announcement that I have any delays. So, with that being said, I will move into the pile selection. You have two piles as well as two crystals to choose from. You have the Carnelian Heart, and the image of the butterfly will be up on the screen. And you have the green Kabamba Jasper. Okay. If you have chose your pile or your crystal, your timestamp is going to be located down below. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the Carnelian Heart, welcome to your reading. Before I get started, I would like to say I am offering $1 aura readings for a limited time. I will be offering it up until the end of November. If you were interested in knowing about the surrounding energies that are around you and how it is beneficial for you to use these energies to move forward and live your best life, you can hit the link down below in the description. All right, so I'm going to hop in with the reading here on messages from your higher self. But the first question I'm going to touch on is, what lesson has your future self has learned that can help you today? Okay. I welcome in my guide, your guides, to come through and help guide me with the messages that I have today for our highest good and highest good only. Okay. You have the Magician. Okay. The lesson your future self has learned that can help you today is using what you have to make something. Your future self, your higher self, is learning or has learned how to use the resources that is available to them to reach their goals, dreams, and aspirations. Okay, with the Magician here, this is a master manifester. Your higher self has learned that anything that you put your mind to, that you can do. And that is a great way of being. Okay. Can I get any additional messages for the Magician? Ooh, can I just get one? I just want one, please. Do it again. Oh. You got the Ten of Swords here paired with the Magician. Okay. So what I see here is she's laying down and she is preoccupied on her phone. And this looks painful because in this deck there's also another card that says everything is okay. So you may be in a position right now of doom and gloom. And I know this point in time, the elections have come and the results are out, and a lot of people are unhappy with that. So a lot of people may even be stuck on their phones and constantly are ingesting a lot of fear-based content, a lot of fear-based mindsets because of the certain outlook of things or what's going on in our country. Okay. And take this how it resonates and what part of your life you're looking at this. However, there is a time that you are within a resting period, and this period feels as though you are stuck. It feels as though there is no longer any opportunities for you to embark on with this pile here. Okay. So with the Magician card here, your higher self is saying, hey, there are still things around you that you can use. And with the Ten of Swords here, I can only use social media because I do see like a phone in the picture here, maybe something online. If you guys were thinking about starting an online business, you guys might battle with a mindset of, I would love to do this, but I need the money to do it. Okay, with that Magician card there, your higher self has learned to develop a mindset of, I can't afford to do this. However, I have this, so I can handle, I can build this business. I will say build this online business for free. I will look for free sites. I will look for guidance, advice on how I can handle things either free of cost or at a lesser cost. And when I am able to get a footing or gain a footing, I will then be able to afford these things to reach higher positions, to reach other people, to reach more people, maybe pay for advertisements. And this is only in the context of, you know, building a business if you were thinking about it, entrepreneurship. However, I feel like in this situation, take it how it resonates. This has to do with moving forward within career or money, finances. Because I do see a pentacle here, I see a cup here. It has a lot to do with how your money ties into your emotions, how your thinking ties into how you are seeking abundance, seeking opportunities. It just feels like in this pile here that you guys have a lot of overthinking going on, especially with the Ten of Swords, some doubt happening. Okay, and how can you prepare to align with your future self? Okay. And with the Ten of Swords, there's completion there. Although the imagery does not say that. So you will soon realize that you are enough the way you are right now. You do not have to buy anything fancy. You do not have to be in the consumerist energy of life, because social media definitely does that to us and our mind, that they constantly reinforce that you have to buy something, or you have to be a certain way, or you have to have something in your pocket in order to feel worthy. But your future self, your higher self is telling you, you are worthy. I am worthy. Okay. So how can you prepare for your future self, your higher self at this point in time? You have the Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant is a highly educational card for me. You see, there are two disciples here. And again, as above, so below. There is a message of learning from your lessons, from your past mistakes, from where you went wrong. Okay, seek mentorship with the Hierophant here. Okay. Always be in a position to learn. Okay. I am going to go in with the money coming from to see where your finances are, to just get more of a clearer message on where your higher self is. But definitely, if you were thinking about going back to school or taking up a course or mentorships, this is definitely being highlighted for you. This may be confirmation for some. Maybe be open to reading some books. Okay, ancestors, spirit guides. Can I get some additional messages on where their higher self is. Ooh, I got 2. I'll take it. I'll take it. Unfulfilled. You could have an emotional attachment to a job that is no longer serving you. Explore your wants and needs to consider change. You're unhappy with your outcome, but too scared to make any changes. Some of you are very comfortable where you are right now. For some reason, job security. See, and I did pick up that this has to do with where you are right now in your finances and where you're working towards. I think that's probably why I kept getting messages about businesses and pushing forward in any way. Okay, and then the second card here is science. Keep an open mind. Something is unfolding for you. Okay, hold on, let me, because I can't see through the camera. It says, apply a scientific approach to your business or financial problem. Okay. This just gives me a vibe of trial and error. Not everything is going to be perfect, pile number 1. Okay, growth is not linear. You are going to fall, but do not be afraid to make those mistakes. Do not be afraid to find out what works for you, pile number 1. Do not be afraid of the unknown. Okay? Believe that there is still possibility for you. Okay? And it does give me, I do get the as above, so below. I had gotten it in the Magician and the Hierophant. So this is a major aspect because these are my major arcana cards. So this has probably been something that you have been feeling for a long time. Okay. But your higher self is reinforcing to you that you can do it. Do not be afraid to make mistakes. Own them. And if you need guidance, do not be afraid to ask for help. Okay. When you ask, you shall receive. And ask your guides for those that are spiritually inclined. Ask your guides, your spirit team, any God that you worship. But there is a message of belief here. If you believe you can achieve, you will be tapping into the energy of focus. When you guys are focused on your goal, you are able to hit heights that you didn't even realize that you could touch. And it all starts from a belief in yourself. Okay. With the science here, trial and error. I'm going to go in with the self-care deck. Okay. I do love picking from this deck because self-care is always necessary. I'm going to take a sip of water. Okay. Can I get some additional messages for pile number 1 here from the higher self? Some messages for pile number 1's higher self. Messages for pile number 1's higher self. Beauty ritual. Okay, she's doing her nails. Okay. So make sure you are taking care of yourself throughout this process. Make sure you are feeling good in your body. that can take a huge toll on how you move forward career-wise. Because if you come home from a stressful day at work and in this pile, you guys may be stressed in whatever you do. No matter if you are working or not, you do not have the energy to move forward for yourself. Because whatever you are doing that you consider is generating income is draining your life force. It's draining your energy. And if those of you are unemployed with that Ten of Swords there, the constant looking for jobs and getting denials, it's exhausting. So be sure, and I'm not to say to stop doing what you're doing, because your higher self has found a way. Okay. I am just to say, find time, find space for you. And with this beauty ritual, it will make you feel worthy on what's to come. I'm going to get an additional message here for pile number 1. What are some self-care activities that pile number 1 can use so that they are prepared for what's to come? Okay. And you have music. Listen to some music. And with that music card, it's march to the beat of your own drum. If you are comparing your journey to somebody else, this is your time to stop. I don't know if you guys ever heard that saying that comparison is the thief of joy. In this pile, I would write that down in a reminder for you every day, so you can be conscious on every time you compare yourself to somebody else's position. And I know social media does that. With this pile, social media has a huge influence on your mental health, and you have to be aware of that. This is messages from your higher self speaking. That you are able to take inspiration and make it your own by using the resources that you have around you. Okay? And in order for you to be in that mindset, detach from feeling as though this is your reality forever. There is a belief here that you will not be able to overcome, and you will. For this pile number 1, it's a matter of mindset. And it takes a lot of strength to get there. So with beauty ritual, take care of yourself. Make sure you are able to wash your face, have a skincare routine. If you like doing your makeup, go ahead and do your makeup. Go ahead and pose in the mirror and say, hey, I'm that girl. Or hey, I'm that man. Whomever is watching this, gas yourself up every day. Sometimes you're not going to feel like it with that Ten of Swords. But your higher self is telling you you have learned to push through. And it's never too late to start now. Okay. All right. That is all I have for you, pile number 1. I hope you were able to take something that resonated. Put a musical sign in the comment section so I know this was your pile. Okay. Just put like a little, I think it's like a cliff note, like a music emoji. But if you are interested in booking a personal reading, I am again offering $1 aura readings. That's going to be down in the description box below. I don't only have links to support my channel, but nonprofit organizations in case you are inspired to be kind. I will be posting every Friday, so don't miss out. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with my content. And with that being said, I hope you do something kind for yourself, Pyle number 1, because you deserve it. And I will see you in my next video. Peace. Hello, Pyle number 2. If you chose the green Kabamba Jasper, welcome to your reading. Okay. And this is going to be messages from your higher self, aka your future self. Before I get started, I would like to mention that I am offering $1 aura readings on my booking page for a limited time. This is going to be up until the end of November. Okay, if you were interested on knowing any surrounding energies that are around you and how you can use it to be in your highest potential, go ahead and book that reading. All right, I'm going to jump in and pull cards for what lesson your future self has learned that can help you today. And judging by the crystal, the green Kabamba, the dream. Green Kabamba crystal, I feel like peace has been learned. And don't argue with me, argue with your mama. Peace is a skill. Not everybody has that skill to be peaceful. I have some remnants of Pyle number 1. Okay. I welcome in my guides, your guides, for our highest good and highest good only, to come through and help guide me with the messages today. What lesson has Pyle number 2 future self has learned that can help them today? Okay. The Hermit. My intuition is on point with the peace here. Because when you are in the Hermit energy, you are in introspect. Okay. This is ruled by Virgo. You are in a period of introspection, you guys know what I mean, of looking at your inner wisdom. Okay, I'm getting tongue-tied. But you guys, your higher self has learned how to be alone. And that's crazy. It's crazy because it's like a lot of the times in life we do feel alone. And I get that energy here because I can relate. It's like when you're in a group and you're around the people that you love, yet you still have that feeling of separateness. Almost like you are feeling low and nobody can understand or see it. The lesson that your future self has learned, Pyle number 2, is how to be alone with that feeling. Is how to also be able to isolate that feeling and honor it. I would say, and show it some attention. You guys are really able to be one with yourself. You see in the Hermit card, she is closing the laptop and she's holding a pendant that is glowing in the dark. Okay. That's going to assist you with that feeling that you get when you are in a crowded space. When you are trying to build connection with others and you still feel alone within that process, almost like no one understands. And you are doing the shadow work to acknowledge why you feel this way. And your higher self has learned that this is a skill that you have to practice all the time. And this is going to help you connect, navigate, without feeling like there is no purpose. I'm going to go in with some additional messages in this. Although that said a lot, I was able to really get a lot of messages with that Hermit card. All right. Any additional messages with the Page of Swords? You guys are definitely going through some peaks and valleys, some ups and downs in your present moment. It's almost like being ready to cut through the bullshit. You guys are no longer living for other people. You are living for yourself. Okay. I'm going to take another card here. Let me reshuffle first. Okay. How can you prepare to align with your future self? Ancestors, how can Pyle number 2 prepare to align with their future self? The Emperor. You guys are some powerhouses, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if you watched both piles, because both piles had major arcana at the ends of the decks. The Emperor, big caller, big papa shot caller. That's what pile number 3. That's what card number 3 is. The Emperor is big papa shot caller. And this energy is standing on business. How can you prepare to align with your future self? Stand on business. And this is with the Ankh. I always love the imagery and the meaning of the Ankh, because it represents the shaft as well as the female anatomy. And it does represent balance to me, because in my opinion, all people have masculine and feminine qualities. And our purpose is sometimes to balance these two in order to coincide with others. So I feel like that's how you can prepare to align with your future self, is to balance the masculine and feminine, not do too much for people to the fact that you sort of overthink and regret it. Because that shadow work comes from you doing it for the wrong reasons. If you are a people pleaser, you have to go back and ask yourself, why are you pleasing these people? And is it overstepping your own boundaries in the process? And that's asking yourself that every time you come into interaction will turn your energy around tremendously and have you in a powerful hermit energy, to the point where the work that you do behind closed doors will be noticed and appreciated and seen when you are able to share who you are. when you are able to connect with other people. All right. I'm going to go in with the money is coming from. All decks will be down in the description. Can I have some additional messages for pile number 1? Student. Okay. Work with a mentor to learn new skills or teach you how to implement your plans. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if you watch piles 1 and 2. You could be in school to pursue higher education or work for a school district. Teach yourself to succeed with money or to get a financial advisor to teach you. Okay. So, pile number 1, you have a calling for education. Your higher self is saying. Always be open to learn. Always be open to the idea of learning new things, of challenging your beliefs. Pile number 2, you guys are challenging your own beliefs. This pile reminds me of a TikTok that I saw about destiny swapping. And it's about like adopting maybe your parents or the people, like friends, family, adopting their beliefs because of proximity. And this could look like, hey, your dad is a doctor and I really think you should go in for either nursing or to go in to be a doctor because they make a lot of money and that's what your dad did or that's what your mom did. And you guys are sort of learning how to be like, no, I don't want to do that because it's not something that I am interested in. However, if you continue to push that boundary, and I have already told you that I don't want to do this, then I will make it my business to move forward with or without you. You guys are really rolling into that energy of I'm standing on business whether you like it or not. Yeah. I'm going to pick another one. You guys are powerhouses. I cannot explain that enough. You guys are doing something very influential. This is some more additional messages. Change. And it says, there is a change for the better coming your way. Embrace it. Just because you don't see any movement, it doesn't mean nothing is happening. Sometimes to see change, you must be the change. Like I said, very powerful analogies that you are starting to adopt in your near future. You are learning to practice what you preach, to be who you are. I'm excited for you guys, pile number 2. I'm excited for both piles, actually. You guys are making some groundbreaking changes. I'm going to go in with the sacred self-care. If you've been watching my videos, you know I pull this deck out a lot. I am an advocate for self-care. An advocate. We live in a world of too much suffering to not prioritize oneself. So I'm making my business to be the one to encourage this, for myself included. Okay, some additional messages for pile number 2. Okay, I'm starting to get like the same exact messages that I'm getting from pile number one. But let me get something new, something different, ancestor spirit guides. Can I get some more additional messages? If you guys were called to pile number one, I would highly recommend it. Alright. Some additional messages for pile number two. Okay. Meditate. And I'm going to put it right near the Hermit card because I feel as though that's what that Hermit card is all about. The meditation of oneself, of the art of noticing. So these are really powerful things that you guys are overtaking. And she's in a lotus. A lotus grows out of the mud. You guys are being patient with your mistakes, your past mistakes, and anyone that has caused these mistakes to occur. Take it how it resonates. I'm gonna take another one. Ooh, I think that's to take a walk. Does it say take a walk? Yep, it sure does. Take a walk. This pile is for me. I took a walk on election day because the polling place is very close to where I live. And it's fall outside, so it was very beautiful. It was a very beautiful walk. You can see the leaves falling, and I was able to take a breath. I was able to breathe. I was able to be in the moment. And these moments are really powerful for me because when I am making decisions for my highest good, I want to be able to take that moment in just as I am able to take in the simple moments. I'm able to savor it. I do not want things to pass me by without being grateful in the moment in which I am. Because with this pile here, change is always going to be a part of my future. It's going to be a part of everyone's future. And sometimes it's really hard to adapt to. But pile number one, just like me, I am able to build this piece as a skill. So when this change happens, I am making good decisions for myself, and I'm conscious enough that I'm doing the best I could in that moment. So being comfortable with change, being the change, and taking accountability for myself and myself only. And I feel like that's what you guys are stepping into, pile number two. Very powerful. I'm very excited for you guys. If you guys have chosen this pile, I want you to comment down below a shoe. There we go. A shoe. I think like there's like a heel or a sneaker emoji. But comment down a shoe. And that's to represent you walking away from anything that does not serve you and you walking into your highest potential. Okay, that is all I have for you, pile number two. I want to say congratulations. This is good news for this pile one and two. All right, I hope you were able to take something that resonates. If not, pick another pile or a reading. Again, I am offering aura readings on my booking page for $1, limited time. So if you're interested, click that link below. I don't only have links to support my channel, my social medias. I have some links to support nonprofit organizations in case you are inspired to be kind. If you want to stay updated with my content, I will still be posting every Friday. So hit that notification bell, like, comment, subscribe. And with that being said, I hope you do something kind for yourself, pile number 2, because you deserve it. I will see you in my next video. Peace.